Okay, so that was a very interesting session. And when he said if you're on LinkedIn, you need to know how to negotiate. You need to master the art of negotiation, right? Did you hear that? To do it online. True or false? Hello? Hello? If you are here, so you want to raise up your hand? No, there are people that don't know how to price. Because if you have, there's a way to professionally develop it. Now, very fast, a boy and a girl, or should I say a male and a female, tell me one very dear to you. Okay, you want to say something? Okay. Sorry, my brother, we've been stressing you since morning.
Competent in what you're doing.
Okay, he said we should not falsify
your experiences.
Our experiences.
Yeah, like people on LinkedIn that say, oh, they're like experts and they're not experts.
We are still coming to that particular area during the panel discussion. We were talking about packaging and
Me was be so good that you can't be ignored.
Yes. Everybody say, It's deep, Abby. Say it again.
Be so good that you
can't look at the camera so that, you know, yeah.
So
and yes, are we safe? Are we another phone connected from outside? If another frequency was so good, the speaker could not ignore it. So can you tell yourself, I will be so good and nobody will ignore me? Say it again beside you. Tell the person, by the time I'm very good, you won't be able to resist me. Anything I ask for, you'll give me ×2. Now, we're going to the next speaker very quick. Is the next speaker ready? Okay, yeah. Now, well, the next speaker is a very interesting person. I think the last time I checked, he has over 200. The Elumelu boy. How many of you know Elumelu? What's his first name? Tony Elumelu. Who is he? They are talking about. So very quick, he's popularly known as Elumelu boy, and is a brand in 200 and followers on LinkedIn. Okay, he's an entrepreneur, seasoned advocate for youth and women empowerment. That's like the first guy I'm seeing advocating for women. Give him a round of applause, please. We have a man advocating for women. Okay, he has graced many platforms, sharing a story that inspires and challenges many people to become more. And today he'll be telling us. He'll be sharing an interesting topic with us, which is journeying to becoming an influencer via entrepreneurship. The journey, as he gives you what he has to say, take note of some things. You will be the speaker and we will just reply you. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, women in the house, as I'm inviting somebody that is advocating for you, please give him a very big round of applause. Clap your hands for Emmanuel.
Good afternoon. I believe we're in the afternoon now, right? Yeah, so first of all, it's a pleasure to be in Kaduna for the first time in my life. Yeah, I'm super excited and honored to be sharing this moment with you all. So it's a great delight to be here to speak to you all and share my story. And I believe at the end of this session and at the end of today, you should be living with value, because that's essentially why you came here today. Now, gets you to the part of like being known for something, being famous, if you want to put it that way, right? Okay, no, when we have the right understanding, when we have the right mindset, we can be able to do the things we ought to do. Breath that comes through our nostrils, and with dreams, abilities. And that's one of the things that makes us. And we don't live, you hope for. There's something that you desire. And your hope is that you get the resources, you get the information here today. Else, if everything you wanted was already in your power, then you probably would not be here. You really want to become, say, an influencer or someone that is probably... Now, as human beings, our natural inclination is to like focus on the results. We want to like focus on the outcome, stand before people, give a talk. All these things are desires, and they are not wrong, but it's the process that has led to this result. And that's something I want you to think about as you take now. And when you understand this process, the next question you should ask yourself is, am I ready? Am I willing to be committed to this process? See, the funny thing is, we are not ready to make the commitment that will lead to this change, that will lead to this result that we desire. And this is why many will not mind if they have to do sacrifice, if they have to go through corners, go through shortcuts in order to get this result. But the truth is, the path of impact has a natural course and has principles that you must be guided by. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I first opened my account February 2020, but I was active from November, right? And at the time, if I remember vividly, I was still a student at the time, right? And at that point, I just needed to change things about my life. And there are people of humble means, and I have like responsible for these people. I knew that I needed to like take this responsibility on. Even you cannot be looking for change if you are not with my personal development and take my process very seriously and very differently. I wanted to do things differently, out of the norm. And it was just, the normal circumstance or the usual story that society has like carved for each and every one of us is, go to school, get a job. I got to meet Mr. outside Africa. I've spoken on stages, won a couple of awards. By the grace of God, I'll still be winning one next weekend, right? And a whole lot of stuff. But this started out with a decision to change. This started out with a decision to change. We cannot be people that desire change and are not willing to make the sacrifices that is needed and are not willing to commit to the path, to commit to the ways that brings about success. Unless we are just going to be wishful thinkers. Now, there are 5 things I would like to talk about now as I round up. Our natural inclination is to want the results as quick as possible. Is to want our success, right? And that is what we think about. In fact, for some of us, stops and steps you have to take if you must get to that stage. Now, the first thing is what can you do? Your skills. What can you do? Your skills. And then the third one is, who do you know? Your network. Who do you know? Your network. The fourth one is, what do you have? Your resources. And the last one is, what does the world know you for? Your reputation. Now, quality network, if you must get, expand your resources, and if you must be known for something, then it depends on 2 major things. What you know, that you want a very large network, you want the ability to walk into rooms, you want the ability for people to know you and to recognize you for something. Why not rather focus on what you know and what you can do? Because what you know and what you can do, the skills you have will open other doors for you. Something as little as sharing my experiences and sharing stories has led me to the path where I am now today. And so it means that there are possibilities. See, they say that the sky is large enough for each and every one of us to know something. See, we live in a world today where the importance of knowledge continually increases, but the people that need that knowledge are not taking the opportunity to learn and have that skills. Just like being in the midst of an ocean, and yet you still have soap entering into your eyes, right? In the midst of abundance, yet we are still poor. And not just poor in cash now, poor in the mindset, poor in the ability to get stuff done, poor in capacity and in competence, right? And so, the truth is, you cannot give what you don't have. You cannot pour from an empty bucket. And this is why you have to fill up your bucket the right way. From what you know, what you can do, expand, and then you would be known for something. So, I want us to shift our focus. I want us to shift our mindset. It's not really about having the network. It's not really about having the fame or having the money, right? But it is necessarily about investing in the things that get you the reputation, the resources, and the network that you desire. The resources you want to expand, and what you know, and what you can do. Thank you.
What you know and what? I can't hear you. What you know and what? Very interesting. You see that brother, he's still writing. Throughout the speech was just writing and writing, and I was like, wonderful. I know you all learned a lot of things, so I won't be calling anybody because your time is coming. So I'll be calling on the next speaker. He's a LinkedIn influencer and founder of The Precious Touch, which has impacted over 100 brands on LinkedIn. As a digital marketing strategist on LinkedIn, including converting leads to clients and positioning as industry expert. So he will be taking us through a very interesting topic, which is LinkedIn presence and LinkedIn optimization. Get professional. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I welcome Precious Obo. Please, can you give me a round of applause, please? He's not around. Okay, he's currently okay. In the meantime, can I have one person tell me what you learned from what Emmanuel Unduka said? One person that has not talked before. Okay, media, can we give him a? Is there? Sorry. Can you stand up? So, yeah.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
He said, okay, we are not in the morning.
Okay, good afternoon.
Okay, he said good afternoon, everyone.
Be looking for a change unless you are willing to change. So unless I am full with the present situation that I am, I cannot be looking for a way that I can.
I love the way you personalize it. Can we give him a round of applause? Okay, I think our speaker is ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for. Okay, the mic is not on. Okay, please join me as I welcome Precious Obo.
Amazing. Good afternoon, everyone. Amazing. Anyways, I'm very excited to be here today. This amazing event. And what I'm really excited about is the fact that a lot of people here are basically students. I am a student at university, basically studying. Thank you so much. Basically studying electronics and telecommunication engineering, building a LinkedIn presence, profile optimization, and how a student, an entrepreneur, and a professional